Welcome, Sagittarius and Sagittarius crosswatchers, to your mini love reading for this week. So, I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Okay, that's coming out. We have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Cups. I feel, hold on. Okay, one more. So we have the Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups, lots of cups here, and the Three of Wands. So, yeah. Sag, I kind of feel like there is, it almost feels like there's someone between you and who you want, not in like they're purposely trying to interfere sort of way. It's almost like you know that you have to wait for some sort of situation to, um, I mean this in the nicest way possible. It's just kind of what I'm hearing. It's like you're kind of waiting for the trash to take itself out. It may not be, that level of animosity towards whatever that element is, um, so that you can, it's almost like so you can take some time to get to know this other option that you're actually interested in. It doesn't feel like, oh, they're everything you've ever wanted. It doesn't feel like it's quite at that point. It just feels like someone that's different and interesting and somebody that it feels like the kind of person that you could have one of those saggy conversations with, where it's like you end up talking about this thing and then you're here and it's almost like it's just all over the map in a really good way, right? It's like when two really open-minded people are able to have a conversation about 40 different things. If ever you have watched that show Friends, where I think it was, I can't remember who was talking about it with Monica, but they were talking about having that conversation right at the beginning of a connection. It may be romantic, it may be friendship, depending on your situation, but it's where you have that conversation for hours where you kind of like, it's like you guys click, right? And it doesn't feel like you have had that conversation yet, but you see this person as someone that is interesting enough to keep up with you in that regard. It does feel to a certain extent that they're kind of closed off. And I feel like you like that because this element or person from the past that you're waiting to kind of get out of, you know, I almost want to say like kind of get out of the way or get out of your life, I was hearing. Um, it does feel like this person has a certain coldness to them, but I'm not saying this in a bad way, okay? It feels like that because it's almost like you were with an oversharer. Excuse me, sorry. And now you're with somebody that it's like they're a little bit harder to kind of crack open. Um, and it does feel to a certain extent that I feel like when I said that, what I was hearing, this may not be for all of you, it's almost like, well, they better not play too hard to get or Sag is going to be, you know what I mean? Like, so of course that element is there. It just feels like there's someone that's really intriguing on the other side of the situation that you're in. You know what it kind of feels like? And this might be specific. It's almost like you're over here. Someone is choosing, okay, the past person is choosing someone else over you or is looking at their options, right? And you're kind of like, oh, that's what we can do now? Cool. Because, there's someone else that you're interested in as well. It's almost like this person here is thinking that um, they're the person with the options. They're the person that can that has more than one interest on the horizon, right? And you weren't in that space, I feel, but this person going through whatever they're going through, or this element making its exit, has kind of opened up this, right? This new opportunity. And it's almost like there's this glimmer of hope in you, that there's a little bit of almost like destiny in it, if you believe in destiny. it's almost like you seem to be in love with an idea here. Not, like, oh, you're only in love with the idea of this person, so on and so forth. It feels like you are, it's almost like you're kind of, the fact that you don't know this person, or you kind of, they seem to be quite a mystery, because I feel like there's few people that know them very well, but it's like the people that know them well, are loyal, and are also kind of secretive. So it just feels like there's this whole kind of new interesting world that you're maybe not looking forward to just yet, because I feel like this situation is clearing itself out first. Um, it just kind of feels like once you're able to shake all of this off, it feels like this would be this energy, okay, whether regardless of as person, place, or thing, it's a better match to who you truly are, rather than who you were. It's almost like the persona of yourself that you had developed so that you could thrive in the environment that you were in. And it's almost like, and now that you have a choice, you're like, oh, well, actually, what I want is over there. So I feel like I was a little long winded. I'm sorry if I was. I think I'll leave it there. These are supposed to be mini reads, so I'm trying to keep them under 5 minutes. So if this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help to support the channel so I can keep doing these reads. And we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.